the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with the president of WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman. I guess I'll have to talk to you a little bit about Deontay Wilder and what's really going on with him and his mandatory with Povetkin. How is he being able to have another fight on the side, since my colleague asked you basically all the juicy questions?
Well, Deontay Wilder is our proud WBC heavyweight champion, undefeated, a great man inside and outside the ring. And it is very clear. The WBC ordered Wilder against Steven as mandatory challenger Wilder. And during the convention, the WBC ordered Perez to fight Jennings for the second mandatory. This fight got out because Jennings went on and he fought for another organization. So the WBC ordered Perez to fight Povetkin for the second mandatory. So the champion did a voluntary, and Povetkin is doing a silver defense in November. So that's why Wilder is going to do another voluntary in September. And the free negotiations for the mandatory will begin after Povetkin's fight in Russia on November 4th.
So there was no step-aside money? He voluntarily took a silver WBC title defense instead of going for the full WBC title versus Deontay Wilder?
Yes, I mean, there was at no time, it was clear that Povetkin has his defense. It's a big event in Russia, so there has been no stepping on Povetkin's rights at all. It has been everything clear. They're perfectly. You cannot have a champion waiting for the challenger. If the challenger is going to do a title defense of his silver belt or a fight on November, the champion cannot be waiting for him. So that is basically the way it has always been.
So it would have took Povetkin and his team to contact the WBC to enforce the mandatory challenge for him versus Wilder in order for those negotiations to start. It's not a thing where this is Wilder's mandatory and you contact that team, right?
No, whenever there's a mandatory, we are the ones that contact. I met with the promoter and he told me he had the plan to do Povetkin a big event in Russia November 4th. So that's the way it is.
You know, the reason that I ask is because so many fans automatically assume, oh, well, Wilder's ducking him. He's not fighting Povetkin because Povetkin is a dangerous threat for Wilder. But now you're making it clear that it was Povetkin that had future plans or bigger plans on his horizon.